Hey, this is Pam Joshua with Realty One. I'm going to go over a newer addendum we have. The Coronavirus Addendum or Amendment is really for buyers. So if you're a buyer, talk to your realtor and use it during your offer when you're offering that. If you're a seller, you're going to see them coming through with people's purchase agreement. Okay, so we're just going to go through it. The following terms and conditions are hereby incorporated in and made part of, as applicable, an amendment to the purchase agreement. So we're amending the purchase agreement. We're adding this onto it. This document dated is going to be the same date that's on your purchase agreement, your offer. On the property, hey, 1122, maybe it's your future house. Las Vegas, Henderson, I don't know. Where you want to go? 8135 North Las Vegas, in which you maybe is the buyer and then the seller, and the seller is referred to as the seller. From time to time, events overtake the ability of the parties to contract to allocate the risk of non-performance. Such events are often addressed by I'm not even going to try to say that, you can just read it, allowing a party to suspend or terminate performance when circumstances which the parties could not have anticipated or which are beyond their control make performance of the contract impossible or impracticable. The current worldwide coronavirus pandemic has had unprecedented impacts on real estate transactions, including but not limited to travel restrictions, self-imposed and governmentally required isolations, and closures of both governmental and private offices required to fund, close, and record real estate transactions. Why can't I feel like I breathe? Accordingly, in the event complying with the close of escrow is not possible or practical as a result of unforeseen circumstances related to the COVID-19, such as buyers or sellers' inability to travel to sign documents, closings of, or delays in related government and business services, including, for example, delays by or closing of lenders, title and escrow, county assessor and recorder, or otherwise hereinafter unforeseen circumstances. The parties agree as follows. All other provisions of the agreement will remain in full force and effect. So your offer is the same, it's not changing, we're just adding this onto it. Okay, so you can select one of these 4 options. Number 1, buyer and seller agree to postpone close of escrow by up to 30 or something days. If I don't want to do more than 30, I guess it depends on the seller and the house and the loan. There's a lot of other things. But I mean, 30 days is reasonable in this environment we're in. So buyer and seller agree to postpone close of escrow up to 30 days to accommodate unforeseen circumstances, after which either party may cancel the agreement and buyer's deposit shall be returned to buyer. We want that earnest money deposit back. Number 2, if checked, buyer and seller agree that if the buyer is unable to fund their loan due to buyer's loss of income from COVID-19 related issues, then either party may cancel the agreement and buyer's deposit shall be returned to the buyer. Once again, we're getting the EMD back. Number 3, if checked, buyer and seller agree to mutually cancel the agreement, not for, it's not a specific reason. Like number 2 was because of loss of income. Number 3 could just be like, people are freaked out. Maybe the buyer is like, I don't know, what if the house doesn't appraise and I can't get my loan funded? Anyway, number 3, buyer and seller agree to mutually cancel the agreement and buyer's deposit shall be returned to buyer. Get that deposit back. Number 4, other. I mean, who knows what it could be? You just fill it in and be like, please accept it. Please accept it. Okay. By signing below, buyer and seller each acknowledge that they have read, understand, accept, and have received a copy of this addendum. So dates for the buyers, date, sellers. Everybody signs, everybody dates. And that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see you later. Peace. I'm going to stop sharing now, but it takes me a minute because I'm old.